Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle, and it's called Region Bug by Crushed. And remember, as a caveat, this is easy because this is considered easy by the people on the forum of Logic Masters Germany. And there's a lot of really smart people there, so just take that with a grain of salt. Here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each box, row, and column. Region sum line, cyan. For each line, digits on a line have an equal sum n within each box it passes through. If a line passes through the same box more than once, each individual segment of such a line within that box sums to n separately. Or another way of stating it, which I think I prefer, is that box borders divide a region sum line into regions which add up to the same sum. So for example, still actually in this, I think I did one of his puzzles yesterday, and there's no region sum line which exits and then enters the box again, or re-enters the box again. So we don't have any example of that. But basically, for example, this region must sum to the same total as this region, which must sum to the same total as this region, which must sum to the same total as this region, which must sum to the same total as this region. There's some obvious things you can tell from this, but that's essentially what region sum line is. White dots, which are also known as white crop key dots. Digits separated by a white dot have a difference of 1, or are consecutive. So for example, if this was a 4, this would have to be a 3 or a 5, because they have to be separated, have a difference of 1, or be consecutive, essentially the same thing. Black dots. Digits separated by a black dot have a ratio of 2 to 1. So if this was a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4. And he doesn't say anything about these are the only cells that can have dots in the puzzle. And usually, if that's not stated, we do not assume that. So we usually, there are no negative constraints here. So it usually tells us that normally we assume that any cell can have essentially the relationship of a white dot or a black dot, unless usually stated in the rules. So there could be 2 cells in this puzzle that are consecutive, but are not separated by a white dot. It's just that this tells us specific information about these cells. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, simple stuff. Let's look at, okay, so let's color things. I'm going to make this blue because it's in the lower left corner. Or lower right corner, my bad. We're going to make this red, though, because it starts in the lower left box. So these are all the same, right? That's one thing we know about. So region sum lines. If you can see, if they're on the same region sum lines and there's only one cell in it, they all add up to the same sum, obviously, so therefore they're the same number. These two are the same. We'll make this, I don't know, green. These two are the same. We'll make those yellow. These two are the same. We're going to make those orange, and we'll make these pink. Now, the question is, how unique are these numbers, right? So blue sees green. It sees pink. It sees red. It sees orange. It sees yellow. So it sees all of them. Red also probably sees all of them because it's symmetrical. Right? Yeah. So red sees green, red sees pink, red sees blue, red sees yellow, red sees orange. Yep. So the question, okay, green sees pink and yellow, but not orange. So green could be the same number as orange. Pink sees green and orange, but not yellow. So pink could be the same color as yellow. So this is a possibility, and this is a possibility. This is a 1-to-2 ratio. In addition, we know blue, all of these numbers have to be 3 or greater. So this has to be 3, 4, 6, or 8, and this is 3, 4, 6, or 8. One of them interesting. One of them has to be 3 or 4, and one of them has to be 6 or 8. Huh. Interesting. Green cannot. Huh. Blue is consecutive with something that is on yellow, which adds up to yellow, so I say. Again, yellow cannot be red. So what does that say? So yellow is consecutive with this. Obviously, this can't. If this is less than yellow, this can't be 1 because red would then equal yellow. So it would have to be at least 2. So red is greater than yellow. Similarly, if you have the same logic, if this is 1 less than blue, this can't be 1, it would have to be at least 2. So yellow is greater than blue. Same logic here. Well, actually, hold up. Right, so red is greater than yellow. Yellow is greater than blue. Red is also greater than green because of the same logic. So red, okay, so then let's have an ordering here. So red is greater than yellow and green. Yellow is greater than blue. Blue's greater than purple. And purple's at least 3. So blue can never be 3, right? So blue can never be 3, which means this can't be 6. Say purple is 3. Can this be 4? Can this ever be 4, actually? If this is 4, it has to be 1 and 3, which is consecutive with 2, but purple can't be 2. Therefore, we know this is 6 and 8. So this has to be 3 and 4. So we know orange is also less than blue. So blue is 6 or 8, which means yellow is 7 or 9. So this cannot be pink, because yellow is greater than blue, but blue is greater than pink. So this is 7 or 8. Okay, so then blue cannot be 8. Yellow has to be 7 or 8. Red has to be 8 or 9. So blue is 6, which means this is 7 or 8 also. And this is... So we have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair here. This is 7 or 8. This is 6. This is 5 or 7. This has to be 3. So this is 3, this is 3. We don't know. We don't actually really care what the color is there here anymore. We don't care what the color here really is, but we do have a 7, 8, 7 pair, which is interesting. So this is 4 or 5. This is 4 or 5. This has to be 1 or 2. So this is either 1, 2, 3, or 4. This can't be 3. So this can't be 2 because they have to be 2 and 3 together. This is 4, 5. This can't be 6, so this is 4, 5. So this can't be 4. This can no longer be 1 because 1 would be 2, and that would add up to 3. So this is 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 4 and 5. This is 1 and 2. This has to be 6, obviously. This has to be 1 or 2. This could be 2, it cannot be 3 or 1. So this is 1 or 2. If it's 1 and 7, obviously it's 8. If it's 2 and 5, it's 7. Okay. This has to be 8 or 9. This is 8 or 9. Oh, this has to be 9. Right? It cannot be this one because it's on the same region sum line, and it cannot equal itself plus another digit. It cannot be yellow because it sees yellow, so it can't be either of those. Therefore, it must be here. So this is red, and it has to be 9. So this can't be red. Man, we don't need this coloring anymore. So this is 9. No, box 1, 9 cannot be here, here, or here because of Sudoku. This one can't be because green is less than 9, so this has to be the 9 in red. 9 cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here because Sudoku can't be here because of the region sum line, so this is the 9. One of these 2 is 9, one of these 2 is 9, so one of these 2 is 9, one of these 2 is 9, and one of these 4 can be 9. This cannot be 4 and 5 because it eliminates there. This can't be 3 and 6 because 3 and 6 is here, and that can't be, that would have to be 3, 6 if it is. So this has to be 1, 8 or 2, 7. Okay. This obviously can't be 1, can't be 2, could be 3. So this can't be 1, this can't be 8. So this has to be consecutive. So it could be 3, cannot be 6 because of that 6. It would have to be 7 or 8, cannot be 9. So this is 3, 7, and 8. This is 3, 7, or 8. Which means this is either 1, 2, or it's a lot of other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can't be 6 because of that 6. This can't be 6 because of that 6. Still could be 1, 2. So 2, 6 is not ruled out. 1, 6 is not. 1 and 2 are not ruled out. Okay, so 9s, 3s. Oh, we have, okay. 7, 8, 7, 8 pair in box 4. This cannot be 7 or 8, so this is 3. This is 3. This has to be 2 and 7 to add up. So this is 1 and 2. Therefore, this is 1. That's 2. Which makes that 1. And that's 3 or 4 still works. So this is 2. This is 1. This is 2. So this has to be 2 and 5 to add up to 7. So these are 7. This is 8 then. This has to be 1. And now we're just going to be doing Sudoku, right? Because we did all the, well, except for this one, I guess. This can't be 1. This is 2. Therefore, this is 4. This is 5. Therefore, that's 5. And this is 4. And now we are doing just Sudoku. So 1 can be one of these. Okay, let's see. This is 4 or 8. Oh, it still could be 4 or 8. This is 4 or 8. We have 4, 5, 6, 8. So this can't be 4, 5. This is 6 or 8. This is 4, 5, and 8 because it can't be 6. This could be 4, 5, 6, and 8. Oh, it adds up. So this is... I lied. We are not doing Sudoku completely because we've missed this one. So this is 1 or 2 with 4 or 5. It can't be 2. So this is 1 and this is 5. And now we're just doing Sudoku. So this is 6. One can't be here or here or here, so this is one. One could still be either of these. One could be any of these three. One has to be one of those two. Okay, two. Two could be either of those. Two is one of those two. Two is one of those three. Two is one of those two. Oh, two has to be here. Right. So we have those two. This is normal Sudoku. Threes. Three could be, this is what, 7 and 8. And this is 7 or 8. And this is 7 or 8. Okay. 2 and 5 cannot be here. Therefore, we have a 2-5 pair here, which means this is 4 and 6. So this can't be 6. This can't be 6. We know this is 6. We have what? 1, 7, and 8 left. This could be 1, 7, and 8. That can't be 7, though. 1, 7, or 8. This is fine. This can't be 1, so this is 7 or 8. This can't be 7 or 8. Or sorry, it can't be 1, so this is 7. Can't be 7 or 8 or 1, so this is 9. So this can't be 7, 8. So this has to be 1. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. This is 1. 7 and 8, 7 and 8 pair in column 9 forces this to be 4. This is now an 8, which makes that a 4. No, yeah, now we're just doing Sudoku. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 3, 4, and 7, right? Yeah. This cannot be 2 or 5, so therefore the 5 is one of those. Can't be 4, could be 3. Can't be 1, 2, could be 3, can't be 4, can't be 5, could be 6 or 7, no 8. Okay. So then this also could be 3, no 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these can't be 7. These can't be 5. One of these is 1. It's not helpful. So we're going to look at 2. So 4 has to be here. So this is 4. This can't be 4. This can't be 4. This can't be 4. So this is 4. So we have a 4-9 pair here in 6. Therefore, the rest is 2, 6, 8. So this can't be 6. Therefore, this is 6. Therefore, this is 2 and 8. So this has to be 2. This is 8. This can no longer be 8. We have 1, 2, and 8 here, I think. So this can't be 2. Yeah, where is the 2 in column 6? It can't be any of these. Can't be any of these. Therefore, this is the 2. So this is 2. This is 5. This is 2. This has to be a 5 because of Sudoku. We now are looking for 3. That can't be 3 in row 5. So it can only be here. This is 7 or 8. That can't be 7. So this is 8, 7, 8, 1, 7. This is now a 1. We have, what, 6 and 8. So this is 6 and this is 8. So this can't be 8, so that's an 8. Actually, I guess that's not an 8. This can't be 8. This can't be 6. This is 3, 5, or 7. Still works. This is 3, 5, or 8. Because it cannot have a 7. This can't be 8. 6 is one of those two. This is 3, 5, 7, or 8. Let's eliminate the 5 and the 8. One of these has to be 9. So it's 3, 5, or 9. This can't be 5. Okay, now we just do normal. Finish off our normal Sudoku. Okay, where is everything? 1, 2 add up to 3. 2, 7 add up to 9. I think these are all filled out. 5 is consecutive with 6. 4 consecutive with 5. 3, 6 ratio. Where this can't be 8, this has to be 7. This is 8, so this can't be 8. 3, 5, 3, 5 pair, so this is 7. This can't be 7. This is 3. This is 5. That's 3 in the corner. Let's celebrate. No 3. This can't be 5. Therefore, this is 6. This is 8. This is 7. This is 4. This is 6. This is 4. No 4 here. No 7. This is 3. This is 7. This is 9. This is 4. This is 3. This has to be 9 now. This is 5. This is 3, 5, and 8. Yeah, and so, not using the conflict check, whatever. We solved it. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the solve. Pretty straightforward. The interesting part was basically figuring out essentially what the colored cells had to be greater than or equal to, right? And that limited things after a while. So that was pretty cool. I like that. Anyways, I hope you liked it too, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.